On Friday, you said that the team didn't fight fire with fire. Did you think the team fought fire with fire tonight?
Yeah, definitely. They came ready to play, and they locked in on the scout and pretty much followed the scout for nearly 40 minutes. And it was a good team effort today for us. It was a game that we needed to respond, and I thought our team did that.
To come out with the intensity that you did, I think it was like a 17-1 run to start. How proud of you were of the girls, especially considering just what had happened a couple nights ago?
Yeah, I think it's. I'm really proud, and I think that's what we needed. We needed a game where we could, a real team effort game, but a game that we could find some confidence in, and hopefully from now on we just build with that confidence and just get better each game. And but you got to do it for 40 minutes. It's we can't think that this now game is that we're just going to be like this all the time. It's a mindset thing, and hopefully with playing Bendigo on Sunday, we come out with that same energy.
What was your message and or training to the girls this week to kind of get them into the mindset that they did tonight?
It wasn't a whole heap, to be honest with you, because I feel like we've been talking about this probably for the last 4 or 5 weeks anyway. But really it was just about playing 40 minutes of physical basketball and having some grit, having some determination, and it was just more about trying to get it together as a group and more just responding from the game that we had. But I think, I don't know, we didn't really do a whole heap of stuff differently at training. But I think because we got a great start, and we have been lacking in that area over the last few weeks, because we got a great start, we were all up with like a lot of energy, and I think that really helped us.
Yeah. And final question from me, and then I'll move to Cayla. Obviously, Hayley Peters was back tonight. I think she got about 9 points and 2 assists as well. What did you kind of make of her performance?
Yeah, look, it's going to take her a little bit of time to get back into it, but I think having her on the floor with Cayla, she brings that experience for us, that steady head, and having her sometimes play that 3 spot, it means that we can switch a lot more on pick and roll action if we have to, and same thing, she just does the little things that we need her to do or we want the team to do, and she brings that toughness in the post. But I thought Cayla did a great job tonight on Mackenzie, and that was I thought that was a real big thing for us. We wanted to be proactive on her and not let her establish and do all that sort of stuff, and I thought Cayla did a great job in that area, and that's where Hayley brings that as well.
Cayla, obviously just moving to you, did you feel like the team was a bit more relaxed today and a bit more on it than in the last couple games?
I feel like losing 4 games in a row, just losing sucks. So we wanted it tonight. We had to want it more. Like Geelong are in a similar boat, and I said to the girls before the game, like, we have to want this game more or else we're not going to win it. Like we need to want this game more, and I felt like, as Kristi mentioned, our start like got us going really well, and we kind of didn't look back, which was great. But yeah, losing sucks. So I mean, we had to get out of that funk, get out of that mindset, and you know, get a good win, a feel-good win for the group, for group morale, and I'm just really stoked that we can walk away with the win like we did tonight.
How do you think you can keep this good vibe, this good stead going for the next couple games?
Yeah, that's the magic question, isn't it? Well, honestly, like in terms of like, you know, ups and downs of a season and winning and losing, like I feel like our team morale has like never got too high, never got too low. Like, you know, we can still, you know, get around each other and pour into each other, and you know, I think we'll do our best to stay as consistent as possible. It's the key to a successful season is consistency and you know, our style of play, and also like our coach is a 4-time Olympian. She's one of the smartest point guards to ever play the game, and her game plans have been great, and a lot of times we haven't executed them. So, you know, when we execute, it's funny what happens. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, really.
So I think, you know, when we follow the game plan for whatever percentage of the game was,
3.5.
more than we have in the previous games, then, you know, great things happen. And, you know, everyone played their role really well tonight, and, you know, that can be different. It's not easy to play a role, especially like one when, you know, some of these bench players, I've played a bench role like in the WNBA and with the Opals before, so like I, you know, can empathise with players that play a smaller role. It's not easy to play that role. It's not easy to be ready when your number's called. You know, you've got to mentally stay locked in all the time. I often say it's harder to do that role than to play 40 minutes a game. So, you know, I give credit to our benchies who came in ready tonight and played their role really well. And I think that's how you determine a really great team. A championship calibre team is when everyone accepts their role, whatever it looks like on any given night, and plays that role to the best of their ability for the betterment of the team. Because at the end of the day, we win together, we lose together. But today we won together.
Yeah, awesome. And I feel like the Flyers are gaining a little bit of a fortress at the Vic State Basketball Centre. You've won a couple of big matches here tonight. Was another one that you've won. What is it about the State Basketball Centre where you guys just feel comfortable to just keep winning?
Oh, I mean, we train here every day. So, I mean, it feels good to shoot on the hoops that we train on every day. The vibe in the stadium, like we're here every day. So, I mean, that's what home court advantage is, right? So I think, I mean, there's a lot of games I've played here over my career. You know, when I played for the Boomers, this was home ground here for 2 seasons of my time at the Boomers. So I've played a lot of games here, and I love the feeling here, and I love the crowd, the atmosphere. And although it was a Tuesday night, like, it sounded real loud. It was great. So, like, credit to the peeps coming out, you know, around Christmas time on a Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Like, you bloody ripper, go Flyers fans. So yeah, love the stadium here though. We've got great facilities here, and you know, with the extension as well, you know, we've got a great gym, locker room, player lounge facilities that, you know, we don't take for granted.
And just final question from me. You've spoken a little bit about that 4-game losing streak and how it was such a good win, just to get back into that winner's circle. But what do you think you can learn from that 4-game winning streak, which you can take to the rest of the season?
Oh, what can't we learn from that 4-game skid? We can learn so much. We can learn, you know, all the mistakes that we make and all the self-inflicted things that we shouldn't be doing, and, you know, how we can be better in so many areas. And again, when we listen to Miss Cavalier, we get a bit of a better result. So when we're more consistent and stick to the game plan and trust the game plan and trust each other and trust what Kristi's telling us, because she's been around a bit, smart gal, 4-time Olympian, can't say that enough, bloody legend. Let's listen to the legend. And, you know, good things happen, clearly, tonight.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, guys. That's all I have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kristi, what do you think? How did you look so composed and find such a flow offensively in this game?
I think it was, like Cayla said, it was a desperate win for us tonight. It was, but I think we've spoken about, like I said, we've spoken about so much over the last week, and it was firstly is about taking accountability, and then making sure that everyone was playing with confidence and that the group stayed together through the good times and the bad times, even on the floor. Like, you make a mistake, you can't dwell on that sort of stuff. And I think the girls did really well with that even when we were turning it over at times, like, it was on to the next moment. And in basketball, you don't have time to dwell on anything. But I think, having the confidence and the great start. And you know what? I think our defense, in a way, was smothering tonight. It was, you know, they got some great players that can shoot the crap out of it, and we held them well tonight. And I think it just gave the team a lot of confidence.
You spoke about Mackenzie Holmes. Keeping her to only 11 points is a great effort, considering her attacking ability. What was the game plan coming into it? How did you stop her both offensively and defensively?
It was just about being proactive on her more than anything. It was not letting her try to establish where she wanted to establish, and just getting ball pressure on the perimeter, and just doing those little things. And I thought Cayla did a great job. And then there was times where if she was making a move, that Izzy would just leave her man and go. And you got to pick your moments when you do that, because they got unbelievable shooters in their team. And we sort of junked it up a little bit on her and tried to take her out of her game, because she's such a focal point for their group. And I thought we did that well tonight. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.